all day on that too. That was just a bad. He just didn't see the coverage.
He didn't see him at all. Nice. All right, live now. A little bit late. Picking up at the end of Detroit's first drive, where Rudy Ford just intercepted Jared Goff, putting Green Bay in amazing field position. I believe we're in the red zone.
Yeah, in the red zone, loving the shotgun. We motioned Jaden Reed.
Passing.
Oh, it's got time. It's got time.
Scramble and sees nothing.
Oh, no. I don't like that, dude.
Yeah, I love that. I would have just thrown it away.
Yeah, I would have thrown it away. Instead, he puts Aaron Jones in a position to get hit, and it's a drop pass. Good coverage by the Lions there, because Love definitely had time.
Yeah, he had lots of time. All right, we're looking at 2nd and 10.
Have you seen? It does look like Zach Tom is in the lineup. That's good news.
They have not announced any of the starters yet, but it does look like Zach Tom's out there. Jair Alexander's out today, though. Again, missing the 2nd week. No Elton Jenkins. Let's see. He's got time, and he's down. There's Aiden Hutchinson's first sack of the game.
Dude, I mean, that I wish Love would have rolled out of the pocket there, because he had a lot of time. That must have just been excellent coverage by the Lions.
Yeah, we're looking at field goal probably. We're probably just going to do a high percentage pass or a throw and field goal here.
Hutchinson runs a stunt there and just powers through Runyon, pushes him right back into Love's face.
I had a feeling that Hutchinson was going to be a big round for us all game long, and he's already proved to be a thorn in our side. He could have a career game tonight, I'm thinking. Yep, and we just hit something small to get to Dobbs for about 10 yards, and we're back in the red zone, but 4th and 10, and I call this the kicking team.
Dude, this has been a disappointing trend so far this year. Defense will come up with a turnover, and offense does not capitalize with a touchdown.
Right. Wow, that's not a good sign. The report's already stuck in wind from the oxygen tank there, sideline. All right. Anders Carlson lined up for field goal and drills it. All right.
Man, knock on wood. So far, the rookie kicker, perfect on the year.
Knock on wood, indeed. All right. Well, going into our first commercial break. Lots of news tonight. So Christian Watson is back. Aaron Jones is back. 2 major booms for the offense. So that'll be good to see. Bad news. Breaking news right before kickoff. David Bakhtiari out for the season. Done for the season. It's reported that he just had 2 operations done on his knee to clean up some cartilage, and he expects to be at full strength at the start of next season.
Wait. So it's official, done for the season, or just like the 4 game?
No, he's done for the season.
Game.
He's done for the year.
One game. We should have traded him. What a loss, man.
He has no
plans to retire. Worst contract the Packers have ever signed.
Yeah, it's up there. It is. Yeah, it's up there.
Oh, man.
They did give him the contract extension before he got the injury. They had no idea it was happening.
Yeah.
But since then, as soon as he got that, though, they hit.
I'll own up to it. At the time, I was a big advocate of extending him. I'm like, this is an elite, borderline Hall of Fame left tackle. You don't let them go. They can play well into their 30s. Sign them. But the way we've handled it post-injury, it's just we really should have embraced the youth movement this year and traded him. And now we're just going to cut him next year. We're not rostering him at $40 million.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that contract and see if we have an out or something. The initial reports coming out are that he's, gonna play for 2024. I don't know if that's gonna be in the Packers' plans or not, but we'll see. He's got a huge contract, and he really hasn't played
Yeah,
anymore.
he's gonna go to the Jets. He'll go sign a discounted contract with the Jets just to play with Rodgers.
The Jets would have to eat a lot of his contract. I don't know how many years he has.
Well, no, dude, the thing is, we will have to cut him. If we roster him, he's going to be a $40 million cap hit. We can't handle that, especially for a guy who you can't count on to suit up anymore. So we will cut him. We're going to eat 20 mil in dead cap to do it, but it'll open up another 20 mil that we'll have available, and then he'll go wherever he wants, and we won't get any comp pick or anything. Because no team is going to trade for a $40 million contract.
I know. Not for not much for a quarterback. All right. Detroit takes the field again. Let's hope for much of the same here.
Jesus Christ, man. That's plays the first game, sits out the next one. It's like, oh, there must be some swelling in the knee. And all of a sudden he's out for the season. Like, Rasheed Walker is gonna be growing up fast with a trial by fire, and good thing we still got Yosh. Didn't trade him away. I think that's David Montgomery. A little run up the middle. Defense wraps up well. Maybe a 2-yard gain.
Ian Rappaport reported right before the game that he already had one arthroscopic knee surgery yesterday, and he has another one planned in the coming weeks. Yeah. All right, 2nd and 8. Jared Goff under center. Wow. Really good second effort by Gibbs. That's going to be 3rd and inches.
I think he makes the. Okay, 3rd and inches. Yeah, I thought he actually dove over the first at the end there. He got like an extra 4 yards out of that dive.
Gibbs could be a problem for us. He is real fast. He'll shift. Had a great one, been cooling off a little bit in week 2 and 3. Big 3rd down. 3rd one. Under center, hand the ball off the middle, 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I expect to see this game. Lions, their offensive line has been a little banged up, but it's still a high-quality line, and our run defense has not been good. I expect the Lions to just run it until we prove we can stop it.
Jared Goff, shotgun. We are playing way off coverage. Wow, we are playing off right now. Yeah, and there's that high percentage throw that picks up about 4 yards. Wow,
also, like, I don't know whose speed we're afraid of right now. Like, none of the receivers are particularly fast.
Wow, they're like 7-8 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Joe Barry special.
Man. Refuses to press.
Ooh, Enigbari almost tipped that. 2nd and 7.
And the ball off. TJ Slayton with a real nice block shot on that. Real nice.
Yeah, I saw that. He got right off that block, went out with a big old mitt and grabbed Gibbs down.
Yeah, maybe a 1-yard gain. Where they're looking at 3rd and 6 probably.
Okay. Better not be licking your dick.
So I know Devondre Campbell is also out for this game.
Yeah.
So far, it looks like we've been going with single linebacker sets with just Walker. I haven't seen McDuffie out there at all yet.
I have not either. A quick snap. All right, Jared Goff hits.
Fuck!
Huge game. Huge. They're in the red zone. Almost just outside the red zone. Wow. He saw a mismatch that he wanted to exploit, and he got that snap off real quick.
Yeah, I actually thought the coverage was close. So it's Rasul in coverage.
Douglas, yeah.
It was just, dude, that was just a really well placed ball by Goff. Like, he put it out in front of Laporta.
Laporta's been playing really well. Like, he's arguably been the best tight end class so far.
Yeah, that was a fucking big gainer right there. And the
Another
line's
quick
going
snap.
a little bit of hurry up here. Oh,
And
touchdown. And McDuffie was in
Ra.
coverage. For some reason we had McDuffie on Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's
All right,
not a good
after-
matchup.
After a nice first drive that ended in an INT, Detroit marches right down the field, picks up a touchdown. Amon-Ra.
All right, man. Well, Joe Barry's defense better tighten up faster. This is going to be a long, long game.
Douglas looked like he fell on that too. That he was kind of helping out coverage there too. Yeah, he just tripped and fell or something. But
He
yeah,
slips. Yeah. Get some longer cleats, man.
All right, just like that, they march right down. Well, assuming they're going to go with a commercial break here, so we will power through our keys. We get too far this first quarter. All right, so my keys to the game. I have a plan for Aiden Hutchinson. They have not done that so far. Open up running lanes. Detroit's been very stout against the run. I think we need to establish the run game and get it going. Control the clock. Control kind of possession.
Did we
This week,
run
we need-
once? I don't think we ran once on that
No.
field goal drive.
No, we didn't. Be disciplined before the snap. Way too many pre-snap penalties last week. Can't have it. You just can't have that.
Yeah, what was it, like 11?
It was like I get the holding calls once in a while, like that's ticky tacky stuff, but like the bullshit we were doing, uncalled for. Wide receivers are gonna need to play beyond their experience, I think, today. Like some guys are just gonna play real well. Don't know who it's gonna be, but
Dude, so far, not a good start on that because the offensive line, despite all of the injuries, has been giving Love decent time, and the Lions are getting coverage sacks. Just like Love is not finding anywhere to go with the ball.
and our
This
interior
might be a
D-line
game where Love has to take off and use his feet.
he might a little bit. And our interior D line, notably Kenny Clark and Devontae Wyatt, are going to need to be stout. Detroit loves to run the ball. I think they really need to play sound technical defense in the trenches. Bold predictions. My first one already out the window. Aiden Hutchinson has 0 sacks. All right. Blew that in the first one. So, all right. You're going kind of with the other way. Sean Gary has a multi-sack game.
Yeah, man, we're still playing this guy on a snap count. Like I don't think he's played more than 23 snaps in a game this season, and
Yeah,
he still managed 3 sacks last week.
He played 20 snaps last week, and he had 3 highlights. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
My bold prediction tonight is that Luke Musgrave is our best receiver tonight.
Could be, man. There's every game there's been an opportunity for a deep touchdown pass to Musgrave, and him and Love just haven't been able to connect yet.
Yours, this is a cool one. A trick play involving Christian Watson and Jaden Reed, like both of them on the same play.
Yeah. I
That'd
could
be
even
cool.
see like a wide receiver pass. I don't know. I just think both of these guys have shown speed that the defense needs to fear, and I think that could loosen things up a little for an unorthodox opportunity.
I would love that. Keyshawn Nixon takes it out, gets tripped up at the 20, and offense comes back out onto the field. All right, I can power through this quickly. My Bulls prediction: Jordan Love carves up the Lions for 400+ yards passing tonight. Oh, things are going to need to change for that. But Aaron Jones has touchdowns.
Well, the way our defense played on the last drive, we might need one of our boldest predictions to come true to pull out the W tonight.
All right. Next commercial break, we'll get to the key matchups. We're in a pistol formation.
1st and 10. Play action. Love looking deep and sacked. This one, who was this on? I saw Newman in the area, but I thought it came from Runyon's side.
We are, that's 4 straight passing plays called.
Oh no, that's just Josh Myers. Yeah, it fucking Bugs
Royce
here,
Newman out
whatever his
there.
name is, splits Myers and Newman. Love didn't have a chance on that. Dude,
Second
Bugs
to
is not
16.
like a pass rusher. He's a space eater. Our offensive line's getting eaten alive here.
Quick throw to Dobbs gets broken up. Kind of close to being picked. 3rd and 16, and we're going to be looking at 3 and out, man. I don't think so. I don't think Jordan Love's going to have enough time for a play to develop downfield where he's going to be able to find a receiver for a first down. Like, we can actually, that probably should have been key to the game. Like, manageable down and distances. These 3rd and longs, we're not going to be able to do them today.
Yeah, I almost just go for a draw here. Come on. All right.
Yeah. See, we're going to struggle with that.
There's a
Right,
flag
hold
on the
on.
play.
It's probably
Hold
holding.
on.
It's either going to be offensive holding or defensive interference.
Let's see.
It's left block. Yep.
Hold on the offense. And 3 and out.
Man.
Yep, 3 and out. Get it cleaned up.
Oh, Runyon's limping now, too. Jesus Christ, dude. Love is going to get his neck taken off this game.
LaFleur's got
We
his work
might
cut
not
out for him.
have a choice. I know the coaching staff is so incredibly stubborn and they're very slow to make adjustments that every fan sees as necessary. But, oh, great. Another penalty? False start.
I know,
Are you
wow.
fucking kidding me, dude? Dude, Bisaki is special teams. I don't know what's been going on this year, but they are making a major regression. But yeah, like I was saying, we might not have a choice but to move Zach Tom to center, and then you can have Yosh Nijman at right tackle, Rasheed Walker at left. Hopefully get Jenkins back to left guard in 2 or 3 games here. Josh Myers has been so bad at center. He's making the guards to either side of him worse.
Get there. God damn it. Who's 34? Is that Jonathan Owens?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you see just the trepidation and timidness of him on that?
Yep. So Lions are going to be starting almost at midfield, up by 4 points.
I don't think we do it, but Lael Collins just got cleared. And he's been told by multiple teams already. He's a free agent. The Dallas Cowboys guard / tackle. He is.
I thought he was a Bengal. Did they cut him?
Yeah, he's a free agent currently.
Oh.
I mean, I don't like him as a tackle. I don't think
at this point. I'd rather keep our tackles, but I would move him inside.
Dude, our center and right guard, and until Jenkins gets back, our left guard too. The entire interior of the line it's Swiss cheese right now. Yeah, you would think there could be some reinforcements out there. Like if the goal of this year is to evaluate Love, we're not going to get a good evaluation if the line is just giving up multiple sacks every drive.
Wow. Okay, well, Detroit's got some pretty good field position there, about just basically at midfield right now. And they're up 7-3. We could be looking at a 14-3 hold here.
Dude, I'm afraid if that does happen, we haven't run the ball a single time yet. And if we go down 14-3, I could see LaFleur just being like, well, guess we're not running this game.
I almost wonder if we're not running it because we don't want to pound Aaron Jones with a ton of carries. And we also have no faith in A.J. Dillon to pick up any yards either. So we're going very pass heavy as a result. Like I wonder if that's playing into it at all.
Yeah, I don't like this game plan so far. You know, like it typically your first drive, everything is, you know, like you might script like your first 15 plays of the game or something. So far, it seems like we're exclusively looking downfield for big passes. Like, please get something short rhythm going. Like, why do we have to make this so difficult? Go with a
I
Luke
don't know.
Musgrave. Just get him in a soft spot of the zone and let him pick up 7 yards.
I don't know what it is, but we struggle so bad against the Detroit Lions. Dan Campbell's got our number. We lost against them the last 3 times.
Yep. Play action, golf looking deep.
Over the zone. Josh Reynolds. Plus, the next time we play Detroit, they're going to have Jameson Williams back too. That'll
Yep.
suck. We have to get some pressure on Goff. I mean, I know Detroit's got a really good offensive line. Top 3 in the league probably, but
Yeah.
Someone's
So it
got
does
to-
look like I see that they have Penei Sewell back on the right side, so that must mean that they've got Taylor Decker returning from injury at left tackle.
hand off to Gibbs. Finds a like 8
Running
yards.
tough.
Finds a
Yeah,
really
Gibbs-
small hole and just gets in there.
Yeah,
McDuffie
that's
was
probably
there on
7
that
yards.
And boom, just like that, they're in a manageable 3rd down.
All right, it
Now
looks like
taping up.
taping up Runyon's ankle. 3rd and 3.
3.
Look for them to do a super high percentage throw here. Get the ball in the hands of a receiver. Short. Wow. Look at up top. What? What's Strawberry doing up top? Oh my God. Where's the press? No press.
Also, we got Eric Wilson, a special teamer, out there in coverage. Dude, our coaching staff looks
This game plan.
entirely unprepared right now.
This game plan sucks so far. And Douglas has been getting burnt in this game so far. 3.
Yeah.
He was in coverage on that one too.
Yeah, my feed's cutting out. Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still have it. Wow. Just David Montgomery finding holes, getting through. Detroit is marching quickly. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. Just the game is frozen for me.
Oh, so you're listening to my words to see what happens? David Montgomery just slashed us for like 7 or 8 yards.
You think if this game keeps going the way it's going, do you think this is a game that could get Joe Barry fired? Like, he's got to have a short leash at this point.
I think we would have to really get blown out. I think we stopped them on the 2nd down. We're looking at like a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1.
Are you?
I don't have faith that plus they're in that. I bet even if we do stop them, they go for it on 4th. No, they gave them 1st down. That's 1st and 10. Okay.
Well, first and 10, if I'm the Lions, I'm just going to run the ball.
Yeah. They're in shotgun. Laporta in motion. Moves up top. One corner's pressing. One's like 10 yards off coverage. Jared Goff scrambles. He's going to score a
Are you
touchdown.
kidding me, dude? You're going to let Jared Goff scramble like that? He looks like Drew fucking Bledsoe out there.
Takes a little bit of a lift, but not
Too hard to want.
Yeah, they're 2nd and on the 3-yard line. Wow, there is no one over there. Also, if I would have liked to see Ford like lay a bigger hit on Goff than that. Try to dislodge that ball, force a turnover. It's 1st and goal. Hand off to Montgomery. Corey Walker with a nice stand-up tackle. Good to see a little bit of fight in the defense on that play.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get the goal line stand here, holding to the field goal, it's still a 1 touchdown game.
I will say this: Corey Walker's kind of coming into his own so far this season. He's kind of becoming our leader on defense, I feel.
I mean, he's been a tackle machine so far this year. Obviously, he had the big pick 6 in week 1.
All right, second and goal.
Lions in a heavy set.
Yeah.
Handoff.
Touchdown.
Easy touch. Not even touched.
So
Not even fucking touched.
this is what we put on tape, man. We put this on tape. They're gonna keep running. Teams are gonna run on us until we stop it, and we can't stop it. That was
Why is it that we've been saying we can't stop the run for like the last time we could stop the run was probably the Super Bowl team.
Yeah, I don't know. Could have driven an 18-wheeler end zone on that hole that they just opened up.
Yeah, I should have fucking started Montgomery on my fantasy team.
We are down 14-3.
All right, this has to be a drive where LaFleur calls it for the offense to settle in and just get some high percentage stuff. Just pick up a first down. Make that your primary goal on this drive.
Do we have any yard? Do we even have Dobbs caught one on a crap like 3rd and long. Other than that, do we have any catches or positive yardage?
Yeah. There was one.
You sure?
I thought.
Look this up right now.
I might have to bring up the stats. Yeah, it's not been a good start. Dude, like this drive is absolutely critical. If we go 3 and out again, this could be a
Jordan
wrap.
Love is 1 for 4 for 9 yards, and the one is to Dobbs on that 3rd down. That's it. We have 9 yards total offense. 9. Jared Goff.
Those stats don't sound up. 1 for 4. He's passed more than 4 times.
No, he took sacks. He's dropped back to pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. The sacks.
Taking 2 sacks already. We've only had 6 offensive plays. 6.
I'm watching a commercial with Clay Matthews right now and missing that kind of fire on our defense.
Same one.
Dude, Clay was such a fun guy to watch. Like he was out there to hit people.
When he was in his prime, he was elite.
Yeah.
Another one that I do wonder if injuries didn't plague him throughout his career from time to time, just how great he could have been. Like how much greater he could have been. He missed.
I mean, he had in elite burst and get off the line. He was strong upper body too. Great hustle, like not the sort of guy who would give up on plays. Yeah, he had a ton of a lot of really big positives. All right, I don't care about the fucking Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers comparisons. I want to see what this coaching staff is going to do to turn things around right now, because we look
flat.
Like unfortunately, I was not able to watch the Saints game last week, but I imagine this is how we looked at for the first 3 quarters of the Saints game.
We look worse. This is worse.
This is worse.
Like we did look bad on offense, but like we could at least pick up a first down or 2. And then we'd stall. We haven't done anything on offense in this.
Dude, like give Christian Watson an end around or something. Like,
is he out there right now?
I don't see him. He's active for the game, isn't
he? Yeah, but yeah, I bet he's on a snap count. I bet he only plays like 10 or 15 snaps.
Okay, thank God, a handoff finally.
Not much.
3 yards.
No, yeah.
If that were Aaron Jones, he would have had the burst
We
to
have
get
to,
further
we
up.
have to commit.
We have to commit to the run game. I'm saying we have to get going.
Yeah,
I don't know if Christian Watson's even been out there yet. So, like we got Wicks out there right now over Watson.
Dude, I mean, if that's the case, why even activate him? Like, if you can't, like, I don't like the idea of a decoy. Like, if you can't actually play, the defense is going to figure that out pretty quickly.
all right,
AJ
Dylan
Dillon
runs again.
I mean, it's a pretty tough run by Dylan. Makes a little spin move, picks up about
5. So like,
we're in a manageable third down, but
hey,
you got to pick this up now. Like, you can't go 3 and out again.
I'd be looking
Like-
for Musgrave or Reed here. Lions stacking the box. They're daring
yeah.
us to pass.
Receivers are bunched in. We got no one out wide. We send motion. No one. Got overthrown.
and another
He
3
had
and out.
him too.
No.
He had him. Started feeling pressure at the last second and threw off his back foot and overthrows Dobbs.
Did you see any of the Saints game?
I saw like a handful of plays while I was in the airport.
So here's kind of what I'm seeing from Jordan Love early on in games. I feel like, do you remember back watching like early Brett Favre games when he would get really like riled up and like overthrow receivers and like Holmgren would kind of have to like calm him down and settle him? That's what I'm seeing from Jordan Love. It's the same thing with the Saints game. He had some wide open receivers and he just overthrew them. Like he's trying to do too much. So LaFleur needs to like recognize that and just give him some easy throws just to get him going. Like maybe some screens, maybe a bubble screen, just something to get the ball out of his hands on an easy throw and just like calm his nerves. It's not, we're not doing high percentage throws.
No, we're not. Jordan Love currently leads the league in average depth of target. So we are quite literally asking him to do the hardest throws possible. This year, as much as people talk about evaluating whether or not Jordan Love is the future, I think this is just as much a year to evaluate whether or not LaFleur deserves to stay on this job as head coach. Lions going with a pass, one-on-one. Oh, my God.
Are you serious? We're getting
Dude, everything is going Lions' way right now. That was a really good catch. That was tight coverage. Who's that? Valentine?
Yeah.
Josh Reynolds. Dude, that's good coverage by Valentine. It's just you can't like the ball placement by Goff and then a bobbling one-handed catch by Reynolds. You can't defend that.
The only thing you could have done on that is have Savage have better make a better play on the ball there, like from the range safety motion.
Oh, they go with a reverse. Gonna be a big gainer. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, may as well just make it a touchdown.
Dude, we're gonna get killed. We're gonna get demolished.
Both sides of the ball, it's like we didn't even show up. Like really, like giving up a 25-yard reverse to Josh Reynolds.
It's like Detroit watched that Miami-Denver game and they basically just said, "Here, hold my beer." You know, they're gonna put up more than 70 points on us at this rate. I don't know if we've seen. Shit, it's been a while since we've seen some bad Packer losses, but I don't know if we've seen a freaking blowout in a while. The Saints week 1 was like 30. 3 or something like that.
Probably first 9, I guess.
I think it was like 37-3, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Dan Campbell just has these guys ready to play.
And
Like they're just playing better than us.
You know, one thing under the LaFleur era, every single year he's been coach, there's been at least one, usually 2 games where it's like the team didn't even show up and we just get roasted. I feel like that didn't really happen under McCarthy, short of fucking Colin Kaepernick running roughshod on us in the playoffs. But yeah, LaFleur just, for whatever reason, it has become a consistent tendency that sometimes his teams just show up not prepared. And usually we've had the excuse of like, oh, this is on the West Coast or in Florida. It was a long trip. This is 2 games in a row now at home where the team looks like they didn't even practice all week.
I know it's a short week. They probably really didn't practice much
at all, really.
besides just going through game plan install stuff. They just,
Well, I mean,
last week against the Saints, the difference with the Saints game is our defense also played pretty decent.
like,
We gave up a punt return for a touchdown, which sucked, but that's not really on the defense. That'd be special teams. The defense only gave up 10 points in that game, the whole game. Like our defense in this game has already given up 14 in the first quarter. So even though our offense sucked, our defense kept us in the game enough for until the offense like came alive in the fourth. That's not happening in this game. Our defense is getting burned bad.
Dude, I mean, all you can do is
start too, man.
yeah, the interception putting us in the red zone, and we only get 3 out of it, and now they're in the red zone. Easy
Yeah,
completion to
quick pass
Laporta,
Laporta
drags
Oh.
McDuffie.
for 5.
Yeah, like he catches it at the line. McDuffie tackles him like at the line too. Just drags him for 5 yards.
Dude, Goff is on point tonight. He, besides that interception where he just didn't see the defender, his accuracy has been very good. I bet you they run Montgomery here on the second goal.
You can see that.
Oh, wait, no, they're going with a
Pass.
pass.
wow.
The only reason that's an incomplete pass is Reynolds kind of like trips up, and by the time he like gets his bearings straight, the pass is already still by him.
Yeah, I was actually half expecting a defensive interference flag there. Just like the way that he was tripped up, it seemed like he might have had contact.
Normally, I would say this is going to be a pass play, but I could even see Detroit run the ball here and feel good about being able to get into the end zone. I can also see them running the ball, not getting in, and still going for a touchdown on fourth down.
I think you got to send a blitz here. Like you need to put pressure on Goff.
Gary's almost there. Come on. Goff throws it away. Let's see. Are they gonna send
There's a flag.
For what?
probably on Green Bay.
Huh.
Holding on the offense.
Okay.
Depends on where the camera was recording.
All right.
Yeah, it's on the offense. Did we accept that?
I don't know why we would. Why?
I don't know why we
It would put them in 4th down if we don't accept it. Like
unless
we're not going to knock him out of field goal range. That's not happening.
do we not feel confident about being able to stop him on 4th down?
I don't like this at all.
Wow.
We accepted it.
Dude, what are you doing, LaFleur? Why? Why would you give him another chance at the end zone?
I
Why?
don't love this at all.
We're playing really off too, and we can't get home. Fines. Okay, incomplete pass. Okay. Okay, my only thinking on this is LaFleur's like, they're definitely going to go for it on 4th down, and it's inside the 5.
I don't.
By accepting that, if we can get something like that, an incomplete pass, it's a for sure field goal. Like, that's probably his thinking.
I don't think it was a sure thing that they would go for it on 4th. A field goal would have put them up 2 scores on the road. Like, I think you take the points in that situation.
I will say this: do not underestimate how big stopping them for 3 here is. Like, we go down 21-3. You're in a world of hurt, man. World of hurt, 21-3 in the top of the 2nd quarter. At least now it's still a 2-score game. We do get the ball back after half. If our defense can fucking turn it around and start getting their heads out of their asses, and if our offense can get going, like, if we can score a touchdown in the 2nd quarter and hold them in the 2nd quarter, ball back, like, we're still in it. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you can't panic here. You can't abandon the run. You need to just play to put some points on the board.
We knew this was going to happen during the season. We're a super young team. We're really inexperienced. These are the moments that the players are just going to have to play through. They're going to have to grow through.
I mean, to me, this is not youth and inexperience. It's not like we're watching dropped balls or holding calls or something. This is just bad coaching to me. Like, we are not picking plays that put this offense in position to succeed. And on defense, you know, we're giving guys 12-yard cushions on a 3rd and 7. Like,
our special teams. What's a flag?
Great, a flag on the kickoff.
Hopefully a block in the back.
I feel like I can't watch. Like, it seems like at least 60% of special teams plays have a flag.
It's on Green Bay. Holding on Green Bay.
Cool. Love starting back at probably our 10-yard line.
7 rushing yards to Detroit's 85. Detroit almost has 100 yards rushing in the 1st quarter alone. We have 1 total yard of offense.
Wow.
Okay, putting Love under center. All right, I like that.
Get something fucking going. Watson's out there finally. And we throw it to
intercepted. Cool. Wow, dude.
I think that was Brian Branch that intercepted it too. What was it?
It was Jacobs.
It looked like the ball got tipped up into the air.
It did get tipped.
Also looks like
Jordan Love locked in on Watson from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
don't.
He forced that one. He forced it. That's not even a good throw. It's he's not open. He's not open.
No, you're right. Love definitely locked in and was ready to fire that ball without reading the defense. That's on Love.
Yeah.
That's him not
reading the defense and not going through his progressions. And we put our defense out there to have to try to hold them to another field goal.
Dude, I don't like the fact that we're into the 2nd quarter. Offense hasn't been able to get anything going, and we have not given Aaron Jones a single handoff. How many games does Matt LaFleur have to lose and say, oh, we should have gotten Aaron Jones the ball more. We just didn't give him enough touches. Fucking stop talking about it and do it.
Touchdown. Oh my God. And we're down about to be 24-3 already.
Yeah, I still think like no matter how bad this looks, like it's still the first half. You cannot abandon the run. Like it seems
No.
like we decided we didn't want to run at all to start this game, but we need to start running now.
Mhm. Someone needs to like it's both sides of the ball too. Someone on that sideline needs to just like literally ream some dudes out and light a fire under their asses.
I mean, I don't know what else to say other than the team looks completely unprepared on both sides of the ball. Like it just looks like we're hungover from the Saints game, and like we didn't even practice. Like there isn't a single player on this team right now who looks ready to compete in this game.
Yeah. Oof.
So I mean, so far,
Do you think that Nixon should continue to take the ball out deep into the end zone? Like he hasn't gotten past the 20-yard line once yet. At all. If he just takes a touchback on those deep ones, we get the ball to 35.
25, not 35.
Are you sure it's 25?
Yeah. Dude, if it was the 35, people would kneel every single time. I think, yeah, like that's definitely something I've noticed this season, that he keeps taking them out and losing yardage. But ultimately, I think the returnability he showed last year, I'm willing to take a 5-yard loss for the chance of that big gainer. Particularly in a game like this where we need a spark from somewhere.
We need like a big, like we need to not abandon the run, but we also just need some like a big play or something. Like, it could be a run too. It could be like busting off a giant run or something like that, but something that gets the. I'm not listening to the game, but I bet you could probably just about hear a pin drop in Lambeau right now. I bet the fans are out of it right now. But we're not this one.
Oh,
Lot ball game left though.
Yeah, man. We need the coaching staff to display a better ability than they have in the past to make in-game adjustments.
Jordan Love's stat line currently is 1 for 6 for 9 yards and 1 interception.
Dude, the thing is, like, all these plays, like, receivers just have not been getting open. Like, I'm sure the Lions are just probably doubling Dobbs and daring another receiver to beat them, and it hasn't happened. Whereas, like, if we just go with short, just like get the ball to Musgrave or Reed in space and let them make something. Instead, we're relying on all these young rookie receivers to be winning 10, 15-yard routes.
Here's Jones.
Comes on a handoff for the first time tonight, picks up 5 yards.
Who would have thought?
Run the fucking ball. At this point, like, even though we're down, you gotta stay committed to the run. Like, you can't just keep putting the defense back out there. Eat some clock. If the defense, like, give the defense a break. Have a sustained drive. I don't think we haven't picked up a single first down yet.
No.
Wow, a little trickery, but AJ or Aaron Jones just gets demolished on that.
Yeah, I
play.
did not like that hit Jones just took.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a loss of 2 yards. Cool. 3rd and 7. I don't know why we have to get cute here with this weird trick
They
run.
weren't- Yeah, they weren't tricked at all.
Hutchinson definitely wasn't tricked.
Looks like we fake the handoff to Dylan and then send Love on an RPO, and he tosses it to Jones. But the entire Lions defense, like Love, actually would have been better to see the defense there and just throw the ball out of bounds.
We have AJ Dillon as a wide receiver down low. Nothing. That's Brian Branch making a play. Mr. Or Raz scorer Brian Branch going around making plays. Dude's just a good football player.
You know, I don't think we got to my keys of the game, but one of them was our key matchups rather. But one of them was our rookies versus their rookies. Both of these teams have been getting a lot of contributions from rookies so far this year.
Make a hit.
Make a hit. God
Come
damn it!
on, dude. Who missed Owens? He had a chance to
Again.
destroy him. Can't wrap up. 15-yard punt return. Dude, we got to get a fucking first down. This is ridiculous. Like, at this point, I'd be willing to go for it on fourth just to pick up a first and get some kind of momentum.
Another touchdown here puts us into some blowout territory here, Sam. The Packers only have 1 yard of total offense right now.
Dude, I don't. First down run, up the middle, Aaron Jones, 5 yards. Okay. Literally the most positive play of the game. Let's get away from that. How does that sound? How about an outside toss trick play? How about a pass to wide receivers who aren't getting any separation at all? Like, Christian Watson is much faster than Brian Branch. He should have had more separation on that route.
If we want a shot, come back in this, they need like the all-time greatest halftime adjustment.
Well, I think that honor goes to the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl against Atlanta. And frankly, I don't trust this coaching staff to give a Bill Belichick style speech.
You know what?
I'm starting to think that Matt LaFleur might just be a more handsome version of Mike Sherman at this point.
What did you say?
I think Matt LaFleur might just end up being a more handsome version of Mike Sherman at this point.
Dude, I mean, at least Mike Sherman had some good offenses. Like,
well, at least Mike Sherman wanted to run the ball.
yeah, I didn't think Sherman was a bad coach. I mean, he had some bad defensive coordinators, but he was an all right coach. He just should have never
Look
been
at
a
that.
GM.
Yeah, they are showing the Lions rookies, all the ones that are making plays. Their rookies are vastly outperforming us.
Oh, good God, man. This game is getting ugly.
We don't just need to stop. We need like a turnover. All right, Detroit back to working offense. Preston Smith gets pressure, but first down by Amon-Ra. Yep, Amon-Ra.
The Lions are not letting their foot off the gas here. A lot of teams would come out running. They play action, pick up a first down.
Oh my God. First and 10. Under center, handoff to Montgomery. 6 yards with a flag, hopefully holding. Like, please, refs, get us back in the game, refs. We need you. The NFL better just call down and be like,
Yep. All right. Holding.
Oh god. NFL just better be like, dude, give the package a break. Start calling some holding plays or something like that. We don't need.
Yeah, I can tell you this much. You know, this game right here is a one-way ticket to getting flexed out of any remaining primetime games we have.
Yeah. All right.
First and 20, shotgun. Please make a play. Some great penetration by Kenny Clark on that one. Preston Smith jumps inside to make a good tackle.
I
I'll
will
give
Yeah,
Kenny Clark that. It's a great. He had a great jump off the line.
I will say though, so Clark has a great jump, but Gibbs made a good cut where if Preston Smith did not wrap him up at the line of scrimmage there, he had
That's a game.
space to go.
And all right.
Because of that, because of Preston, we're looking at second and 10 under shotgun. They got Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. Jared Goff throws it into the dirt. Third and 18. All right. Defense. Make a play. Get the ball back.
So I got worried on that second down because we blitzed both of our inside linebackers,
Kinda
worked
both
well.
of them. They showed the blitz before the snap, like they bit
got
on a hard
Jonathan.
count and showed what they were going to do. So I'm surprised the Lions
Yep.
didn't burn us.
We have Jonathan Owens as a middle linebacker out there right now.
I'll start.
Nothing.
Hopefully. Yes.
All right.
Good.
That
He's on Decker.
Dude, the most positive thing we've had happen tonight is the Lions committing some penalties.
Yeah, that's how bad it's been. Rashawn Gary with a great push. Big hit
There
by
we
Walker.
go, Quay
All
Walker.
right.
That
Nice
was
to see
a
some
nice hit
fire out
over the
Walker.
middle, open field tackle. Gonna force him to punt. Dude,
You
Quay
know, it's
Walker.
just-
What?
You know, it's just how much more aggressive and ball hawking the Lions play compared to us. Like all 11 players on defense want to be the ones making the tackle out there.
Yep.
I don't see any player just like even the corners. They're not just letting the linebackers take it. Oh shit! Don't touch it! Don't touch it! Oh my God, Gene Reed! What
You
the fuck?
fucking idiots. Pull him now.
Put Keyshawn Nixon back there on punt returns. It's Green Bay ball. Luckily,
Dude, there was
Why would
no
you-
reason.
why would you touch that?
Why would
Would you touch that? Look at that! Like he already makes a decision. Like I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it.
wait a minute? Yeah, I am. Oh my God! What an idiot!
And then fucking the clown show here of trying to fall on the ball. Thankfully, it looks like we
Why
recovered,
do-
but I don't know. There's
Why do
Why do players never like actually land on the ball when they go to like jump on it?
I
It
don't
does
know,
look
you need
like
to get
yeah. So
better guys.
there
up
was
there.
there was a ref that immediately came in and be like, "It's Green Bay ball."
Oh,
God.
Look at our field position now.
You just get a quick hitter pass here, like play action.
Hutchinson.
Throw it away. Throw it away.
Oh my God, this is tough to watch. This is so hard to watch.
All right, so it's gotten to the point now where Jordan Love is making bad decisions because he feels like he's got to put the team on his back. He almost takes a safety there, trying to buy time. Thankfully, he finds Musgrave at the last second to just dump it off.
Second and 9, Musgrave picks up a yard on that. Hits Dobbs for 5.
Is it so hard? A little 5-yard out? Like why haven't we done that to this point?
Try to call a play that you know is going to be first down. We motion AJ Dillon back in the backfield.
Looks like the Lions might be
Oh,
bringing
jump.
heat.
Yeah, jump.
We had jump.
Love should have snapped the ball to try to get the free play there.
Okay, they did call it on Detroit. All right, that picks A. Our first down comes off of
Neutral zone infraction.
nice.
Dude, I'm pissed that Love didn't recognize the free play opportunity. If he could have just sent Christian Watson deep and chucked it up, see if you get a completion or pass interference or something.
Man,
All right, AJ Dillon in the backfield, Love under center, Lions stack in the box.
nothing.
Yeah,
Where-
Dillon hit 5 yards deep in the backfield. I think this might have been Tucker Kraft who
what
missed this
is-
block.
What is, like, have you noticed how little Aaron Jones is out there? Like, why
Yeah,
is Aaron Jones not the running back out there right now?
I don't blame Dillon on this. He was hit 5 yards in the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that was Dillon's fault, but Jones is barely playing, I feel like.
Well, the way this game is going, they might figure why risk
Sacked.
further injury.
Sacked. Yeah.
Oh my God, Cody. This is embarrassing. This is in all phases. Hey, all phases of the game, we're getting completely destroyed. Offense, defense, and
Special teams.
Dude, there's not a single person on this team right now showing any fire.
they're absolutely killing us. Look at eight.
Dude,
touchdowns.
Dude, even in this 3rd and 21, the Lions are giving our receivers less cushion than we give theirs.
Yeah, and Dobbs picks up some yards, but still only 4th down. We're punting. We are punting. No.
Love has an 8.3 QB rating right now.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I mean, his stat line wasn't great. In the first half last week either, but
I will say that was a good punt by Whelan. Real good hang time, pinning them back at about their 23 or so.
he's the only dude that showed up to play tonight.
Like I don't know what you do. Like the Lions they are playing so close to the line right now that I don't even think you can turn to the quick passing game anymore and try those high percentage passes because there's so many defenders in the area. You kind of have to go deep now, and it's just like none of our receivers are winning deep.
So I feel like because they're pressing, because they're pushing, and they're playing so close to the line of scrimmage, this is where you need a receiver that can get off the line of scrimmage and beat man coverage every single time. Someone like a Devontae who is really fucking good at that. Then, breaks the press coverage, runs a streak route, and then you burn burn them. You start burning them for 30, 40, 50-yard gains with a safety chasing down. You don't have receiver. I don't think any of our receivers can beat corners off the line yet.
They don't have the footwork to do that yet. I think Dobbs is probably the most savvy route runner and probably the
Best one who could do it, but he's not. I mean, he's not like a superstar level with his
Yeah.
footwork.
Dude, I mean, Watson is a guy with his size. He should have the strength to manhandle press coverage at the line, but he is not at any point in his career so far shown an ability to really be physical. Like his entire game has been based on speed.
Yeah.
I think
For Watson's point, he just needs playing time. Like he only played half a season last year, and when he did play, he played well. But
Dude, I mean, I think the only thing you can do at this point is find ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. So either Christian Watson or Aaron Jones. But the thing is, based on what we've seen so far, I don't know if either of these guys are actually healthy enough to be playing tonight.
I don't think they are. I think that's why you're not seeing them out there as much. Another 5 yards by Montgomery. Detroit's going to try to eat up this clock here. March the ball down the field. They're not going to try to let Green Bay have another crack at it before the half. Because I would expect to see a lot of runs on this drive. 4 quick throws.
Dude, Quay Walker is the only guy out there right now who's actually wrapping up with his tackles.
Third and 1. It would be if we could get a tackle for a loss or a sack here. Guess not.
I bet you they're just gonna run it over us.
Yeah, I would run it, and they do, and they pick up first down.
Yep.
And they pick up 8 yards actually. When's the last time you've seen Green Bay play this bad?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of
This is
crazy. We've watched a lot of games where one half of the team doesn't show up to play, but this is just offense, defense, special teams, coaching. Everyone is being outclassed right now.
Oh, damn.
Well, hey, maybe if we continue to play this bad, maybe we get our wish and Joe Barry gets the can. Maybe we just need Detroit to just absolutely fucking murder us in this game, and then maybe we fire Joe Barry.
Maybe.
However, this isn't all on Joe Barry either. Though, as you said, LaFleur's just as much to blame on this one. Laporta just drops it.
That would have been a first down.
Yeah, easily.
And more. He had speed. He was ready to go.
Great throw by Goff.
Dude, Goff is really on point tonight.
Yeah.
Takes a hit from Gary on that play, though.
Goff's a pretty accurate thrower. You just have to build, you just have to play to his strengths, and Detroit plays to his strengths. He's not a guy that you want sitting back there waiting to throw 30-yard bombs with. Oh my God, first down by Amon-Ra. 3rd and 10. Had a chance, get the ball back. Detroit runs a slant. Design slant over the middle. Amon-Ra catches it behind the first down line. Jukes makes a guy miss. Picks up the first. Who's on him? Wait, no one. No one was on him.
Savage, I think, like it was a transitioning zones.
Yeah.
See, I always wonder, like, why is it so easy for other teams to do slants and crossers over the middle, and we can just never seemingly do it? And it's like, I think it's the philosophy of Joe Barry's defense. He's always so worried about getting beat over the top that he just opens up the middle for that easy stuff.
Get there, get there, get
Most teams don't do that.
Touchdown, or first down by Laporta. Devontae Wyatt breaks through their line, makes Jared Goff kind of scramble around a little bit. Can't bring him down. Goff finds Laporta. Laporta is like.
Oh, there was a very clear hold on Wyatt there. That should have been a holding penalty.
Laporta's
Guy
breaking that
grabs him
mold.
around the neck. Dude, Laporta has been a hell of a rookie tight end.
He is breaking that mold for rookie tight ends that can't produce. Like he's already like pro ready.
And
2-minute warning, just like that.
oh my god.
Dude, we don't even have other games going on today to talk about what else is happening in the league. It's all we can do is focus on this shit show.
Ugh.
This is so if we want to win this game, this is going to require us to have an even better second half comeback than we had last week. Like it's going to require us to have a good third and fourth quarter.
And I don't know
If you can, like I don't know if Detroit's going to have a meltdown in the second half. Like it also requires Detroit to be able to like start playing shitty. And I don't think Dan Campbell is going to allow that. Like the Saints still threw the ball and they were getting incomplete passes, and like Gary was getting sacks and stuff because that.
Well,
I
yeah,
think you
Gary
see-
fucking sacked Derek Carr out of the game.
I
don't think we can count on that happening again.
Yeah, I think you see Dan Campbell just start running the ball and milking the clock and like only doing high percentage throws that keeps the clock running and like you know.
I don't know that they're just going to start running the ball.
Not
I
every
think-
play.
I think after seeing our comeback last week, I think Dan Campbell is not going to let us foot off the gas. And I think that the Lions they're in Lambeau right now. I think they are going to look at this as a statement game in Lambeau on prime time. They're going to want to say this Lions team is for real. And
They already did that in week 1 against the Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs, man. That was a statement game from them. They beat the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
champs.
that game was without Travis Kelce, without Chris Jones. And like this, there's just the last time Detroit won the division was what, 93, 94?
Yeah, probably. Probably winning this year. Lucas Van Ness just like wow, jeez, it's just hard to even call this game. They're killing us on the ground.
Yeah, 12-yard run. Like, I don't even know how a hole that big gets opened up.
Here's a fun. I'll wait till after this first down play. Goff out shotgun, hands the ball off. Another 5 yards every time. Every time.
Well,
Right before that run, Detroit currently has 117 rushing yards in the game. Green Bay has 7 rushing yards.
Dude, Matt LaFleur looks like a deer in the headlights right now.
Here's a fun stat too. Detroit has 15 first downs. Green Bay has 1.
Which we got by penalty.
There's your reason. That's your reason why you're losing. 15 first downs.
Okay, Enigbare with a nice tackle there.
We call it timeout, I believe. So, there's another good interesting stat. Detroit hasn't blitzed once all game. Their front four is causing this pressure.
Yeah, this graphic they're showing on TV right now, every one of our offensive linemen has allowed at least one pressure so far.
Yeah, our line's getting killed.
Dude, fuck it. Send Bakhtiari out there with his, send him on crutches. He might do better. Third and 6.
Make a play. Make a play.
all right.
Nothing. 4th and 6. Field goal units can't come on the field for Detroit.
Yeah, we got kind of lucky there. It's Detroit receiver fell, and Goff ends up just throwing it at his feet.
Golf probably. I feel like Golf probably threw that a little too early too.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, Gary was coming with some pressure. All right, how about a blocked field goal for a touchdown? When's the last time we saw one of them?
For Green Bay, never.
Almost close.
Not-
Right.
27-3.
If you're LaFleur, do you just take a knee and go into halftime and try to make some adjustments, or do you? So we have
No.
2 timeouts.
I
try to be
try to get some points, man. It's like the game. It's already
You just
three-score
throw it
game.
deep and you just throw it deep and hope to. Well, you know, with 30 some seconds, if you throw it deep, you're giving Detroit 20+ seconds. They could still come down and get a.
You know,
Oh,
I would try to
Musgrave.
design
Hey.
something for Musgrave up
Yeah.
the seam.
No, did you see that? He's gone.
Who?
Musgrave's gone.
Musgrave?
Yeah.
What happened?
Concussion.
Yeah.
He's out.
Wow, dude. All right, so I guess DeGora is now our starting tight end because Tucker Kraft is not NFL ready, perhaps extending the 3rd-round bust curse. And Chris Sims, I think, is our other tight end. I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Sure would be nice to have a guy like Sam Laporta on anything.
And I miss
Oh.
the NFL when they would just let him play with concussions. It was more entertaining back then. Dude, Brett
All
Favre
right.
running out on the field with his bell rung, just chucking up touchdowns.
All right.
It looks like we're staying aggressive. Shotgun formation. Man, Aiden Hutchinson just.
Dude, he looks like a lion ready to pounce right now. They're lining him up on the inside, trying to take advantage of our weak interior.
Yeah, that was DeGora who made that catch.
Yeah, the Lions are going to give us a 7-yard catch over the middle all day.
He's gonna get sacked. He's gonna get sacked. He's gonna get sacked.
Yep. All right, throws it away. But
He's getting
sacked.
fucking killed, man. He's got no time. That's another thing that happened in the Saints game is Jordan Love had all day in the pocket. The line actually blocked great. This is the complete opposite of what happened in the Saints game. Jordan Love is running for his life on every play. How can they only send 4 guys and it's this effective? It's 5-on-4 and they're still completely destroying them.
Dude, I mean, right now, our offensive line, well, I guess Myers is a second round pick, but other than that, the highest pick is Zach Tom as a fourth rounder. Got to make
he's under
investments in the
pressure
offensive
again.
line.
He's getting
There we
killed.
go. All right.
Yeah.
Just pass to Degora for 8 yards and he runs out of bounds. Let's take the
Where-
easy
where's the ball?
passes.
I don't know if Detroit's well. Okay, so we still have a timeout. We're in near field goal range still, though.
Yeah, I thought we should have used the timeout after the first down play where Degora got tackled in the open field. Instead, we burned like 15
Look at
seconds and we're
Look at this.
When's the time you've seen Green Bay go into the half?
Without using all their timeouts.
I mean,
all right,
We've only used one.
Detroit calls a timeout here. Oh, brother.
maybe we're in store for a second half miracle.
But I don't think Detroit's
New Orleans, though.
so.
I mean, at this point,
I think
I
they're
would
much
settle
better.
for just making it a respectable game. Like, show that you can get your act together and turn it around and compete like an NFL team, even if you don't pull out the win.
What is that?
Pass
What is-
interference. Pass interference.
Yeah, I don't think we're in field goal range, though. We're gonna have to throw a Hail Mary.
Fucking guy tackled Romeo Dobbs.
Dobbs, they kind of slipped and fell down.
But all right.
1st and 10. I think we were at the 50. About the 50. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a Hail Mary.
I don't know what you do here, but just chuck it up to Christian Watson.
Yeah, this is what you're gonna have to do. But I don't even know if we're gonna have time. There's some 5.
Oh, yep,
He's
sack.
getting sacked. Yeah.
Jordan Love has to roll out on that. He can't stay back. He's gotta roll out. Dude, look at
So
them.
we got a
Look at them just pushing
them back
constantly.
constantly. Like it's
got a
They're-
first rounder and 2 second rounders next year. You thinking offensive lineman, offensive lineman, offensive lineman?
after a year of not taking any last year. Yeah, you're gonna have to probably because you have to protect your franchise quarterback. Jordan Love. It doesn't matter how good Jordan Love is. He's not gonna do well if you're playing like that. Let's take a look at these halftime stats.
Here, before you do that, I need some fucking alcohol injected into me. This game is no bueno. I'll be back momentarily. Did I see a picture of like a girls' volleyball team posted up
Oh,
on this?
it's probably my profile picture.
Google thing.
What?
That?
Oh yeah. What is that?
Oh,
It's just like,
it's my Google profile. I don't know. I haven't changed it in like 15 years.
All right. Well,
Ah.
looking at some of these highlights, I want to pay attention to the offensive line play and see if anyone out there is doing decent.
no,
Probably
not. So I look at some halftime numbers here. So
Packers trail
27-3. We trail Detroit 40. Detroit's ran 40 plays. We ran 22. So they ran almost double. We only have 20 yards of total offense. Detroit has 284. We only have 7 rushing yards. Detroit has 121. We only have 13 passing yards. Detroit has 163. We are currently averaging negative 0.9 yards per play. We're averaging yards per play.
That, like, if we somehow ended the game like that, it would have to be an NFL first.
Has to be when you like factor in like the penalties and sack yardage, which are negative plays, we are averaging negative yards on them. Hey, that's a thorough ass kicking.
a very thorough
Ass kicking.
It's
I
just
don't even
like
know how to fix
both.
that. I don't know how to fix that. There's no halftime.
We're just getting whipped in the trenches, man.
Yeah, I don't think a team could literally just like flip it in the second half. Like, there's no way Detroit will play as bad as he played to allow a comeback of that magnitude to happen in this game. It's got to be like a Atlanta 27-3 thing, but we don't have the offense to pull up that type of points. I mean, we did against the Saints. We put up 17 in the fourth quarter, but this Detroit defense isn't going to allow it to happen.
Dude, the Detroit defense for like the first half of last season was on a historically bad pace. Like, they looked terrible. And then they made some changes halfway in the year. And somehow, like the talent was there. They made schematic changes, and now they're like suddenly a good defense. Like, they shut down Bijan Robinson. They held Kansas City to under 20 in Kansas City. Like, they had the one bad game against Seattle that went to overtime where they gave up like over 30 points. But that seems like kind of the outlier at this point. Like, their defense actually seems legit. I still can't believe Jacksonville Jaguars passed up Aiden Hutchinson. Just outsmarted themselves. He was the clear choice, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go for measurables."
I know. Instead, he goes to our division rival. Who did they even take? Who was the player they even took?
Trayvon Walker.
What's he done?
Not much.
Ridiculous.
My turn.
Adult soda.
Oh, oof.
Oh yeah, it's just if we can't respectably run the ball, then this season is going to go off the rails. Like, you can't ask Jordan Love with the second youngest receiving group in the Super Bowl era. You can't ask him to carry the team. We need to be able to run. And if that means making changes to the offensive line, if that means bringing in a street free agent, like, you do what you got to do. But our offensive line cannot run block. And because of that, teams are just teeing up on the pass now. Even on downs that are not obvious passing downs, we're so bad at run blocking that teams are just, they're thirsting to sack the quarterback.
I will say this: I don't think Watson and Jones
Are
they're not ready to play in this. Like,
do you even see them?
in the second half, like, do we even play them?
Dude,
I know this.
mean, Jones already took a huge hit this game.
If
We want to come back in the game and like make a good run at it.
they have to play the whole second half,
We can't be having them play 5 or 6 plays. Those are our 2 best skill position players at their respectable positions.
I
They're
only
gonna be able to pull off a comeback.
without them.
But I mean, are they even healthy enough? Like, are they
don't
the
think
best
they are.
offensive players right now, or are they too compromised? And we would be better off with Dontavian Wicks and Samori Torah and Malik Heath.
We do have a bye week next week, right?
No,
We play next week. Well, I mean, not Sunday, but the week after that.
I believe we played Vegas.
Isn't that Monday night game too?
I don't know off the top of my head. It wouldn't surprise me though, because you got the return of Devontae.
Or is it in Vegas or is it in Green Bay? I don't know. I'll just look it up.
It's probably in Vegas. I doubt they'd give us 3 home games in a row.
That's true.
Let's see. It is a Monday night game, and
And
it
it
is
in Vegas. So we do have, I mean, we have arguably the longest like break between weeks. So we have Thursday game, and then we don't play again until like the following Monday. So almost 2 weeks off. And then we have a bye week for the Raider game.
oh
After the Raider game?
yeah.
That's shitty timing. You get a mini bye, play 1 game, and then have your full bye right after.
Actually, think about this. We're only gonna after this game, we're only gonna watch one Packer game in like the next 3 weeks or something like that.
Well, I can tell you, I won't be able to watch the Raiders game because that'll be the weekend of my wedding, and then we're driving back like a 13-hour drive on Monday. So
Yeah. Yeah, so the next game after that is the 22nd of October. It's the 28th of September now. That's besides the Raider game. We have one Packer game over the next month to watch.
is
that.
it Broncos?
We have Raiders and Broncos.
Well,
Should
maybe we'll be real pissed off by then. Put up 70 on the Broncos. Come on, Kayshawn Nixon. Make something happen, young man.
Show some fight.
Oh, there's a flag.
Flag. It's coming back.
And it looks like he hurt himself.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Awesome.
Word. Yep.
Hold on the offense.
I want to see what Matt LaFleur has to say for himself.
Yeah, tell me.
All right, Matt LaFleur wants to see this team fight.
Tucker
All right.
Kraft, first catch of his career, potentially.
Yeah, I think it is. A little misdirection, bootleg one way, and then
Hey,
throwing back toward
I
Kraft
want
the
to
other.
see. I want to see a little fight out of you too, man. I want to see some better freaking play calling. You need to call something to like give Jordan Love some freaking help. Put in another. You know what? I miss Mercedes Lewis a lot right now. I know that.
Yeah. Aaron Jones is in the game, gets a handoff, fights for 3 or 4 yards. Dude, Jones just looks so much more decisive than Dylan. I don't know what the fuck happened. Dylan looked so promising his rookie year with that huge game against Tennessee.
And he never took a
Second round
step.
pick. Oh, he's regressed. He's gotten worse.
All right, 3rd and 1. Pick it up.
You gotta
Pick it up.
get this. You got to get this.
We do.
All right.
Stop. Yes, Dobbs.
Dubs. All right.
Hey, I mean, we go off like draft status, but is Dobbs our wide receiver 1?
Until proven otherwise, like
It
Christian
seems like
Watson, if he can't stay healthy, like he can't be a wide receiver 1. Actually, when we go to commercial again, I have a scenario for you I want to ask.
Love.
There
Nice.
we go.
It's Watson.
There we go. That was Love's first bullet of the night. That he set his feet, fired, tight spiral. Watson was wide open over the middle. And Love takes a hit on it too. But he stood tall and
He's going to have
fired.
to take some hits in this game. Like, he's going to have to just take some hits. All right.
I feel like that was the first play all game where the receiver wasn't just completely jammed up at the line of scrimmage and in tight coverage. Oh
Wow, what
my
a hit.
God.
Aaron
Jesus
Jones just took a
Christ.
hit.
There's a flag that this might be unnecessary roughness. It looked like he led with his head. Dude, Jones has taken 2 major hits so far this game.
Let's see. Yeah.
No, that's not what they're calling it. They call illegal hands
Hands
to the face on Hutchinson, but that was a helmet-to-helmet hit on Aaron Jones.
And the helmet's a 15-yard penalty.
Plus, it counts as a personal foul where if you get 2, you're ejected from the game. Yeah, that is Hutchinson definitely has hands to the face on Tom, getting up under his face mask.
It's wild that Detroit's got more penalty yards than we do. That just doesn't seem right. But all right, shotgun, 1st and 10. Dylan's out there. Love. Make a better throw, Love.
Overthrows Dobbs.
Make a better throw.
He had Dobbs for a first down and just floated it. If he fired it with a spiral like he did on that Watson pass, that would have been a first down, potentially more.
I love you.
Dude, I wish that I don't know what you do about this, but Love is a guy who, like, it seems like no matter what, he doesn't come into a game ready to play. He takes time to warm up. He takes time to dial in his deep accuracy.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like, he seems like an early Brett Favre.
where like he doesn't get settled early. He's too wired. There's a flag.
Maybe
On
we got to
this?
get him some drugs or something to calm his nerves.
No, is that Brian Branch? Brian Branch is down.
Is that Branch?
32.
Okay, they call unnecessary roughness on defense. I guess this is for
Who's
the
that?
hit on
Fabio?
Aaron. I think it was Alex Hazelon. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
helmet to helmet. Second helmet to helmet
Second
shot that
helmet.
Jones has taken.
They're gonna put him back on the shelf again. Yeah, it's helmet. Now what happens to Branch here?
That looks non-contact to me. Like he was locked up on a block with Reed, but
So they
Again,
Reed barely touched him. It looked like he just started shifting and went down. So he probably that might be torn ACL or something like that, or at least a sprained MCL, something like that.
well
he's able to
put
some pressure on it. Walking very gingerly. Help him off the field.
Dude, Dan Campbell out there with him. You don't always see head coaches go out and walk off with their players.
That could potentially be an Achilles.
Yeah, actually, you do kind of see his ankle move in a weird way there. I don't know. Regardless, we still got 20.
We're in the red zone.
Got 24 points to put up here.
We're in the red zone. Score. I don't love that throw.
Yeah, Love's got to learn to protect his receivers better. He definitely puts guys in positions to take big hits.
Mhm.
Like it's a nice little sidearm there, and Tucker Kraft actually makes a nice concentration catch, but it was just the defender was right there. It was never gonna go. It actually loses 1 yard.
Come on.
I would run Aaron Jones here. Oh, great.
Jesus Christ. Look at Detroit. This defense is phenomenal.
I think this is going to be an offensive hold.
Yeah.
Well, Detroit declines that penalty because we had a negative play anyway with Jones Love just trying to get rid of the ball to Jones. Throws to, like Jones is covered right from the start and takes a loss. Jones fought very hard trying to get out of it though, but still ends up being a loss. 3rd and 15. Got to consider this 4-down territory. Jesus Christ. Did you see how fast they broke through the line?
Yeah.
Love dumps off to Degora for like maybe 6 yards. It's 4th down. You go for it. We're down 24 points. All right. Offense is out there.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I go for it.
4th and 9, man. It's going to be a tough play to make.
I know. And they're gonna send some blitz pressure, I'm sure.
Dude, I mean, why would they? They've been getting pressure all night with just 4.
Some 5.
Oh, you're right. They're blitzing. There we go. There we go. Love finds Dobbs over the middle, and we're at like the 2-yard line.
Dude, I almost want to be like, I almost want to tell Love, like in a shotgun, to like
go 5 yards further back when he snaps the ball.
Like
He's not far enough back
in shotgun.
because they get back there so freaking quick.
All right, AJ Dillon, come on.
You gotta get in there. He's busting through that Detroit defensive line. What's the
Dude,
longest run?
At night, like 4 yards.
No. Aaron Jones had that one for about 9 or 10. Dude, I would be interested in seeing like a direct snap to Dillon here. Just like let him power up right from the start and just go straight ahead.
Well, Barnes is hurt. He's another guy who's been a menace on that defensive line.
Oh boy.
Well, it's good to see us put together a freaking drive at least. At least it's
Gotta finish this drive.
Oh yeah, we're in 4 down territory. The rest of the game, we're in 4 down territory. The rest of the game. Without question.
I really think we need to move Zach Tom to center. Like, not through any fault of his own. He's been playing pretty solid at right tackle. He's been putting up a fight against Hutchinson. It seems like most of the pressure has been coming from the interior. But that's precisely why he should be moved. Our interior sucks. Josh Myers makes both guards around him worse. If we put Tom at center, he might help stabilize a little bit, give us more of a run game. And we have a proven right tackle in Yosh Nijman. We can put Nijman out there. Before he hurt his shoulder last year, he was top 10 in the NFL for run blocking, man. Like, I don't understand what the fuck the coaching staff is doing that they just desperately want to see Myers out there and Royce Newman out there. John Runnion's been getting his ass beat tonight. I guess a silver lining bright spot here is for a guy that I had like no expectations out of this year and was surprised that he surpassed Yosh Nijman on the depth chart. Rasheed Walker has he's taken his lumps. I think he's given up at least 2 sacks that I can recall this year, as well as some other negative plays. But he hasn't looked like the worst offensive lineman on the team.
No, I mean he's kind of running. I mean he's still really raw, but he's in a full-time role now with Bakhtiari out for the year, so getting valuable game experience. I got something really interesting to show you that I never thought I would ever see at Lambeau after this drive here.
Second and goal, pistol. Motions to just a traditional shotgun. Dillon takes. Oh no! Play action. Wide open, baby.
Touchdown! Nice.
All right, hey, it's a starting point.
It's still
It's a starting.
Long way to go.
We're going for 2.
Wow.
okay. So
Well,
what's the
because
math on
you
this?
need if you get 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions, we tie it. Otherwise, we're looking at a 4-score game.
All right, so we're trying to make it a 2-score game going forward. Well, call something good. Don't love that we don't got Aaron Jones out there for a 2-point try though.
Yeah, I would prefer Jones over Dillon. We got a everyone's bunched to the right. Design, rollout. There we go. There we go, Jaden Reed.
All right. Hey, you ever think you would see this at a Lambeau game? Look
I'm
at
looking
how
at
much
I'm
blue.
looking at a black screen.
Oh, why are you looking at black?
Oh, okay. It just loaded.
You see all that blue?
Good God.
Look at all that fucking blue.
That is a lot of Detroit fans at Lambeau right now.
That doesn't even look like a home game for Green Bay.
Dude, what is going on, Wisconsin? You season ticket holders just selling off to Detroiters?
Maybe is it because it's like a Thursday game and I don't know. Don't sell
No
your
one
tickets
works
to-
in Detroit, so they were able to come for the game. Oh yeah, looks like Brian Branch is being carted back to the locker room, so not good for him. They officially rule Musgrave out with a concussion.
All right.
some turnovers would be really nice here. I don't know if we're gonna get too many more of those, but
Yeah, dude, I hate I turn the TV on, and literally the first play I see is a Jared Goff interception. Since then, it's been all downhill. Like if we want to get back in this game, we need to force a turnover on defense.
mhm.
All right.
Then Jared Goff calls an audible at the line. He's under center.
That's going to be a handoff to Montgomery. Walker there with the tackle, 3 or 4 yards.
Walker's in there on every tackle.
Yeah. He's really stepping up as a tackle machine this year. If he can string it, start putting together more impact plays, he could really be a building block of this defense.
Should we be more aggressive on defense? Well, we're kind of pressing up top on Florida.
Bringing a blitz.
McTackle,
Come on, make this tackle.
It's play.
There we go. Walker. Beautiful open field tackle. We were bringing extra heat from the corner spot. Goff spotted it and throws a swing pass to Gibbs. And you get Gibbs out there one-on-one with a blitz. That could have been a big gain if Walker doesn't make that open field tackle.
3rd and 12.
Hey,
A 3 and out here.
all right.
Let's go, Gary. Get there.
Dude, Gary is coming with the heat. Come on. Woo!
Stop them. Stop them short. Nice.
All right. Hey, we get the ball
Douglas.
back.
Nice open field tackle by Douglas. Defense
Let's go.
does their job there.
Let's go do something with this now. Let's get another sustained drive. Let's keep their defense out on the field.
Or say fuck it.
And have Keyshawn Nixon just take the house.
Yeah, it better be Keyshawn Nixon. I don't want to see Reed back there after that bobbled catch.
Reed is back there. Just Reed.
God, I hate that decision.
Yeah, same. So interesting. Last week, by the way, in the 4th quarter, we pulled Jaden Reed. He didn't do anything wrong. We pulled him because when the game started to get close and the game was on the line and we were making our comeback, we put Keyshawn Nixon back there on punt return. Kind of makes you wonder why he's not back there now.
Well, I mean, dude, it did look like he got nicked up on the last kickoff return he had.
Yeah.
So here on commercial break here, I want to run a scenario by you. So just based on what we've seen out of our young receivers over the last, season or so, do you think that Christian Watson is a legit number one. Like he's your go-to guy.
No. Uh-uh.
I kind of agree. I kind of feel like he's a great 1B, an X factor kind of guy. But when the chips are down, I haven't. I mean, maybe he can grow into that guy, but I haven't
I
seen it
haven't.
yet.
I haven't. It's a really small sample size from him, and I just haven't seen enough over an extended period of time
Yeah.
to be able to say
Well,
that.
and that's the thing. Like going back to what I was saying earlier, a guy his size, you would expect would be a lot more physically dominant, just like stronger for those contested Mike Evans, Randy Moss style catches. And we have not seen that with him. He's been entirely speed based. So if he can't learn to use his size to box guys out, I don't think he'll ever be like the true number one.
Yeah, he kind of has that body size similar to like a Mike Evans, but at the same time, he also has the same type of a body as like a Will Fuller or Robbie Anderson. Like for every Mike
No,
Evans,
dude,
like,
I think he's bigger than them.
you sure?
I'm pretty sure. But
I think Mike Evans is a more muscular receiver than Watson is.
well, even no, I agree that Evans is, but I think Randy Moss is a good comparison. Where Moss was never a super muscular guy, just a big tall guy who also was very fast, but he was able to just use his length to just box guys out and get balls at the point of the catch. I haven't seen that from Watson thus far in his career.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
come
what-
on, dude.
Is that behind the line of scrimmage too? Oh. Wow!
That
Did you
was.
see that blitz?
Yeah, it was there instantly. I'm so I think that was a backwards pass, which would be a fumble, which went out of bounds
That's what they're looking
further
at right
back.
now. That
I
is
think
Are they calling that
this is
incomplete?
prob.
Second 21.
Yeah,
They call it
Yep,
fumble.
there's a fumble. 2nd and 21. Awesome, dude. Our offensive line is just getting raped.
Look at what they're doing with Hutchinson. Overthrows him.
Yeah, that's Love wasn't even close on that.
I don't think there's too many play calls that you have against this Detroit defense. Is Branch is back out there? No way.
Dude, you drive down at the start of the third, you put up points, then your defense comes out and gets a stop. Like
Yeah, doing me favors.
you can't go back to what you've been doing the whole game. Like you need to make something happen here. I want to see Jordan Love use his legs.
He's gonna be short. Probably not going for this.
We probably should. I know we're still on our side of the field, but how many more chances are we going to get? Because we do get a nice chunk here to Dobbs. Probably going to put us in like a 4th and 6. Dude, this is wild. They are just having Hutchinson. Oh, we're punting. Yep, and it's a 4th and 6. We're punting.
I figured we would.
Dude, they're just having Hutchinson line up as a linebacker, and he's literally.
Wow. What was that? Like blocking the back, it looked like. Thank you.
There is a late flag here. But Hutchinson is literally just going back and forth, like faking blitzes to the side of either guard. So it's like he's trying to intimidate them. Like, I'm coming for you. You don't know which one, but I'm coming for you.
It's the psycho package that we did like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
No, that was a lot longer than 2 years ago, dude. That was Dom Capers.
It was 1 or 2 then, yeah. But he's the one who did it though with that psycho package where you get the down lineman Actually, he did it with just about all of the down linemen though. Like they were all kind
Yeah.
of standing. They'd all
Yeah.
walk around.
Yeah, no, this is literally all right. That's penalty is holding on Detroit. But yeah, they're literally like they're just putting it on tape right now that they have zero respect for our interior offensive linemen to know their assignments. They're just like moving Hutchinson around in that manner. It's like they're just trying to. They're counting on either our center or one of our guards to make a mistake and not know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Turnover would be phenomenal on this.
Dude, like the way that they are using Hutchinson like that, if we ran a counter run with Jones where Hutchinson bites in on that and then Jones cuts back, there could be a ton of space up the middle.
I was just thinking about the fact that, like, are we even going to see any more runs the rest of this game because we're down? Theoretically, we're only down by 2 scores, so like we could run.
Yeah, I think
Not a ton, but
I don't think you can give up on the run, dude.
Like I'm all for running, but go with a hurry up offense, and then you can still incorporate the run while not burn off too much clock.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, I don't understand why more teams don't just run the hurry up periodically throughout the game, because it seems like whenever a team goes hurry up, it's almost always successful plays. And I know part of that is the defense playing a little more prevent, but I think there's definitely something to that up tempo, putting the defense on their heels. But I don't know. Not many teams do it. I know Tom Brady was a guy who he would periodically just decide, hey, we're going hurry up on this drive.
He'd be great with it too, and like he would just like paper cut you down the field with it.
all right.
Oh
Defense.
shit! I keep meaning to ask you and then get distracted. But so I was talking about Christian Watson. We agreed he's not like your go-to number one. So we've got the first round pick and the 2 second round picks. And you know, earlier I was joking, offensive line, which honestly, you know me, I would not hate that. I'm always an advocate for the offensive line. I was banging the table for Broderick Jones this year in the first round. But yeah. But what would your thoughts be if we could package those 3 picks to move up for Marvin Harrison Jr.?
All three. I don't know,
dude. You got it. You're gonna have to move up to like probably top 3 if you want to get them.
Probably. That's just. Those are just 3 really good football players you can get though too.
I'm just putting a scenario out there.
Like, I don't know, man. The way this offense playing tonight, we're gonna have a top 3 draft pick actually in the draft. So
I don't know. We still don't look as bad as Chicago.
We're never gonna look as bad as Chicago.
Yeah, like Chicago is legit. Like they're legitimately just the worst looking team in the league and have been for a while. Minnesota is a team that surprises me that they haven't won a game yet. Like for the talent they have on the team.
Get there. Oh fuck. They pick up first down. Oh, high percentage throw by Goff.
It boggles my mind that other teams will play our receivers so close that there isn't an inch of space, but the way we play defense, we are just always willing to give some degree of cushion. And it's like when you only need 2 yards, you can't give cushion.
And can't be letting him fall forward like that. He picked up about 5 yards. Second and 5.
Yeah, I want to know what's happened to Devontae Wyatt. He was a monster in the first game.
He's
Since
got a
then, we
lot.
haven't seen him do anything really. He had one nice play earlier.
Have you seen? Well, obviously, have you seen how dominant the Lions front four have been in this game? Just when's the last time you've seen Green Bay's front four been able to do anything like that in a game?
Fucking
Just
Reggie White.
Relentless.
Oh, sack, Carl Brooks.
That one was just a straight up coverage sack.
Yeah.
But puts them in the 3rd and long, and they're still deep in Detroit territory. Yeah, let's do something here. Brooks. Who's 90? Oh, that was Van Ness. Van Ness pushing the double team inside. Good coverage on Amon-Ra.
All right,
Third-
it's third
I
and
thought it'd be-
15.
I thought it'd be long.
3rd and 15. But
Me too.
We're only fresh at 3.
They run
Draw play. All right, Preston Smith makes a good tackle. Got
Okay,
off his
fourth
block, tackled him from behind.
Love goes back
to work. Hey, so now we are down. Well, we're down 16 going into the 4th quarter.
So
We were down 17 going into the 4th last week.
we're gonna
Need another 4th quarter miracle.
Gonna
Take
become
that with-
known as the cardiac pack. Dude,
Hold on.
they are baiting Reed to make a bad decision right now with these short punts. They're purposefully trying to get bounce ones to see if he'll make a bad call on it.
All right.
so
Probably take last week's 17 point, come back with a grain of salt, by the way, because, at the very start of the 4th quarter, we were basically kicking a field goal. Like we got points, within the first, minute of the 4th quarter, and then the rest were played out from there.
we're not
Going to be in scoring position in the first minute of the 4th quarter in this game, but we only theoretically need 2 scores, not 3, so.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see, like in last year's Philly game, just a little quick slant to Christian Watson where he puts the afterburners on and takes off for a 63-yard touchdown.
Mhm.
That would be nice. We haven't really seen Watson's speed utilized yet in this game.
we haven't seen a deep shot with him.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder, is his hammy 100% where he can go into that 5th gear, or is it just this is an important game and he was healthy enough to suit up? Because we without Watson, we don't really have a true burner. You look at a team like Miami and every fucking skilled player they have.
Oh yeah.
They're like Olympic track field, man. Everyone's running in the 4.3s.
I mean,
I think we're trying to get to that point. Musgrave's an insanely fast tight end, but he's not in there. Musgrave might be the fastest tight end in the NFL, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. He's definitely got some speed to him.
yeah. All right.
Packers get the ball. Where are we? Around the 30? Would you just say YOLO and just take a deep shot?
I mean, we haven't
Right.
But,
taken one tonight, but the thing is, we've been looking for the early
We don't have
game
time
plan.
to get though.
We don't have time to take a deep shot though, because Love just keeps getting fucking crushed so much.
I still think he can't abandon the run. Like it could be all right. There we go. Hand off to Jones. 3-4 yards.
I haven't seen Aiden Hutchinson put his hand in the dirt like once this whole game. I don't think.
No, earlier on he was doing it. He had some reps against Zach Tom, just as a traditional defensive end. But like mainly, they have been utilizing him to like stunt and blitz and attack the interior of our offensive line.
Good throw.
Nice catch. Who was that? Dobbs?
Dobbs. Yeah.
Dude, Love's not even looking anywhere else. Like,
It's gonna be the end of the third quarter.
yeah. Come on, get one off. Get one off. No, that's the end of it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they let it go. Come on. Deep shot, baby.
Go
Deep
deep.
shot.
Come on, catch it.
Woo! Oh shit! All right, so Reed and the defender fighting for the ball on the ground. The defender
they
does
gave it to
pull it
him,
away.
Yeah.
They already blew the whistle though, I think by the time it came out. That's Reed's second big play in 2 games, like deep shot. He was I don't know, did you see a highlight of him catching the like laying out for one last week against New Orleans?
I didn't actually.
Like let's see if I can grab quickly on this thing.
Here, you bring that up. I'm gonna get another brewski and hope that the fourth quarter is at least entertaining for us.
And there it is. The video quality's not great, but all right, let's see.
All right, you got a highlight for me, Cowboy man?
Yeah. So this is kind of like what did this is like 4 minutes ago in the fourth quarter, and very similar play to what just happened here.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that is very similar. Yeah, I mean that's Love putting the ball on the money where only the receiver can get it, and the receiver's just got to lay out for it a little bit.
Yep. I wonder if
Like
that was the
Reed is a guy who. Yeah, it could be. I mean, Reed is a guy who, I was talking about we don't really have a burner other than Watson. I wouldn't call Reed a burner, but he's probably the next fastest receiver on the team. Luke Musgrave notwithstanding. But it's just like Reed doesn't have like the big size that you typically expect for those deep shot plays. We got Reed lined up on the outside right now.
we had Dylan and no Watson either.
Looks like Detroit's in man single high. Should have a one-on-one opportunity somewhere.
Yes,
Love goes
he's
to,
in. Can you come down with
is
it?
he in? I don't know if he did. I don't know if he got both feet.
They called him.
No.
No. I like to play
Yeah, I
ball,
mean
though.
that's kind of what I expected. That was 1-on-1.
One. Yeah, he wasn't
yeah.
in.
Tough play there. Very tight coverage.
So if we had a more imposing receiver there, I feel like he would feel like bully balled his way there. Like that'd be a play I wanted to see like Wicks do. All right, they're in 2 safety coverage now. They're like shell 2 now.
Well,
with
takes
us.
off running. Touchdown.
I love it.
Dude, actually, right before that play, like when you mentioned that they were in 2 high, I looked and didn't see any linebacker over the middle. And I'm like, oh, man, this would be great for a draw play, but we don't have any running back there. Instead, Love goes right up the middle.
But we have a fairly mobile quarterback now, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, this is a crucial 2-pointer now.
I like Runyon out in front there, trying to put a lick on a Detroit defender in the end.
All right, we
zone.
Do have Aaron Jones in here this time.
Come on, baby. Come on. Yes.
No, he's
Oh,
short.
shit.
Oh, wait. Ball came out, though. I think they're saying
Dude, I
no.
thought, the way he was running, it looked like he was in position to dive in. What? Oh shit! He just
Down.
that Detroit defender just wraps his arm right around his neck and kind of pulls him backward, where like he never had a chance to dive. Well, shit. Now we need still two score game. And that's Runyon. Runyon was the blocker on that who let the
I
defender
wonder
get
if
Love.
we score another touchdown, if Matt will go for 2 points again, like he did against the Saints. Are they trying to say that the play clock was done?
It looks like they're trying to say the third quarter was over, but refs didn't call it, so I don't want to hear you crying over spilt milk.
Hey, at least we're seeing some fight for them in the third quarter. So much better.
I mean, I would love to see this team put together a full 4 quarters of consistent NFL performance.
We've been saying that ever since Matt LaFleur took over, man. Like we don't. It's just kind of flipped now. Like we would see the Aaron Rodgers Matt LaFleur duo come out strong in the first half, and then after halftime, their third quarters would be their Achilles heel, and they'd just be flat. And they'd let other teams get into the game. Now it's kind of the opposite. Now we come out flat out the gate, and we got to make halftime adjustments.
All right, come on, defense. How about a turnover here?
Kind of need one now. It's still a 2-score game.
I mean, we still got a full quarter. There's time. Dump off to Montgomery, probably 9 yards.
They're gonna do dumb shit like that the whole freaking game, I bet.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Detroit, you got to think high percentage, safe stuff where you're not likely to have a turnover. Second and 2 here, I'd be running Gibbs.
And they do.
That's what they do.
And
He picks up the first.
Yeah, Detroit's game plan is going to be pretty simple here. High percentage throws, run the ball, beat the clock. I mean, at this point, really, we can't give up any points.
I mean, a
Maybe
field
a
goal
field
wouldn't
goal.
be the end of the world. Field
A
goal, it would
touchdown.
still be a 2-touchdown game.
Touchdown end up.
Yeah. Play action, dump off to Montgomery, first down.
Are you surprised at how much they're still using David Montgomery and not Jahmyr Gibbs?
Not really, dude. I think Montgomery's a good back, and most teams these days like a rotation. I mean, I wouldn't have drafted him on my fantasy team if I didn't think he was going to be used a lot.
I do think as the year goes on, you probably see Jahmyr Gibbs a little bit more, but
I mean, Gibbs is definitely more explosive. No doubt about that. All right, come on, defense. Come on.
Wow,
Oh.
they're getting gashed now.
we're back to getting gashed again.
Hey,
It was fun while it lasted. See, the difference between this and last week is the Saints didn't have a running game last week. Kamara was out, Jamal Williams was out. They were using like
Taysom Hill.
I'm kind of sick of Kenny Clark being invisible so often. Like, honestly, at this point, like you're a team in a youth movement trying to figure out pieces for the future.
Hey, good stuff there.
Like, I wonder if Kenny Clark becomes a trade chip next in the offseason.
Maybe it's really tough to find interior linemen like Kenny Clark, though.
But dude,
I
the
do
thing
think-
is, like, I
do
feel
think
like
a lot of-
his reputation is bigger than his performance for like the last 3 years.
I do think a lot of what Kenny Clark does is never going to show up on a stat sheet, though.
All I know is that there are other defensive tackles in this league who are far more disruptive.
I know this. We got to make a stop here.
We don't.
It's like watching us play San Francisco. TJ Slayton blocks his shed, or sheds his blocker, but is just out of position to make a tackle. Quay gets out of that, but then comes back in to make the tackle. At least I'll give him that. 29 carries for 162 yards rushing. We're getting gashed on the ground again.
Oh,
Fuck.
play action bootleg, and Van Ness bit hard on the handoff. He probably could have sacked Goff if he didn't bite so hard. Instead, Goff has time and finds Josh Reynolds for like 15. And they're in the red zone now. Rudy Ford in coverage. You got to hold them to a field goal here. It's game if they put up a touchdown.
Not just that, but you're looking at the clock becoming a big time factor in this game now. Because not only are they going to continue to run this clock down with a field goal, you're looking at 2 touchdowns to win the game now, which is going to require a good amount of time for us to get down the field too. Time is not on our side at this point. I personally feel like we need a punt. We need to stop them well before this, or just hope that they miss the fucking field goal. Good stop.
There we go. Nice tackle for a loss. Joe Barry rarely is willing to sell out on the run, but sometimes you need to make these kind of stops. And in this situation, we sell out for the run and we stop them for a loss. Like, he's just always so scared of getting beat over the top. He's not willing to pick his spots to gamble and risk it.
3rd and 9. That's the big one.
Come on, Rashawn Gary. Actually, I would like to see Preston
They hand
Smith
it
do
off.
something here. All right, we do stop them. but it's close. It's probably like a 4th and 2. Do you
Is
think
Dan
Detroit
Campbell
tries to
fucking-
just ice it?
I was gonna say, is Dan Campbell crazy enough to fucking go for it here? He might be.
I could see
because
it.
He knows a touchdown would, like,
They're out
Yeah,
there.
ices it.
yeah.
It's 4th and 3.
He might
You're trying to draw us off sides, just get the first down.
No, dude, that's not Campbell style. I think they are going for this. This could be ball game right here.
This looks
This one also like he wanted to be sneak that, would he? No, it's a hard count. It's a hard count.
Oh, okay. You were right. You were right. I thought Campbell style. I thought they would just try to punch us in the mouth and take the W.
It makes way too. I mean, their winning percentage goes through the fucking roof still with a field goal here. It's 2 touchdowns now, and from a team who's really struggled to even score the touchdowns we have, or a block would be real fucking nice here. By the way, we only beat the Saints because they
I
missed a field
honestly
goal.
cannot remember the last time I saw Green Bay block a field goal or a punt.
We only beat the Saints because they missed a field goal too, by the way, last week. So
Yeah.
it was a little further along though.
is this a new kicker they have? Oh, this is only a 30-yarder. There's a freaking extra point attempt for him.
All right, field goal's good down the
Right
middle.
down.
13-point game. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left.
That new video screen looks real nice though in Lambeau.
Yeah, it's like a widescreen.
Yeah, it's nice for him to go check it out sometime.
All right, man. Well, what's Coach PP drawing up on offense for this drive?
Scoring fast. I'd like to score fast. Like, preferably score a touchdown while there's still over 5 minutes left in the game.
So that gives us over 3 minutes for the drive.
Yeah, it gives about 3 minutes because if we can score a touchdown, there's about 5 minutes left on the clock. That gives, like, I would want Jordan Love to work with a 2-minute drill, like at least a 2-minute drill. We might not have too many timeouts for a 2-minute drill at that point, but I feel like Detroit getting the ball back with about 5 minutes to go would be enough because you know they're gonna milk the clock. We're gonna need a 3 and out. And you could probably milk about 3 minutes off the clock with just run plays. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. We just need to score a touchdown to start with. But
I think what I would do on this drive, I do think time has become such a factor at this point that running the ball is not really a possibility. But Aaron Jones is still one of our best players who has been criminally underutilized in this game. Common theme in all Packers losses under the LaFleur era. I try to get him involved in the pass game. I would love to see a little just like angle route over the middle. Detroit is probably going to be more likely to give up the middle because they're going to want to defend the sidelines a little more. Aaron Jones has already scored a long touchdown this year off of just that little Texas angle route over the middle. I would go for something like that, and you could have
What's the flag?
you could run like Watson on. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Quay Walker. I didn't see what for.
oh, he jumped over he jumped over. You're not allowed to do that. Yep.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Why the hell aren't you allowed to do that? If a man can leap 6 feet into the air like that, we should allow that to happen.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to cost us 15 yards.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, no,
Oh,
that
That gave him a
how
first
is
down.
that not just how is that not just enforced on the kickoff? This gives them a first down? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, dude. That is just that's a
Strip
bad
ball.
rule for the league.
I
What
did
a
actually.
joke.
Actually, I didn't know that rule existed. You just don't see it come very up. I didn't know that existed. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, 11 play drive that's eating up 7 minutes. Can't have it. Can't have it. This is gonna cost us the game. I mean, the first
What
half
a
cost us.
fucking joke, dude. Zebras, like, if there were any chance, of a comeback, of a good game, the refs just took it away.
Stop.
Like, what bullshit? Like, the field goal was still good. Why go back after a commercial break, after points are on the board, and be like, oh, you know what? We've had some time to assess it, and we've decided that we just want to fuck you over. Third and goal. For the love of Christ, please stop.
Please be dumb enough to throw it and then intercept it. I know they won't be, but
Hand off. Stop them. Stop them.
wow.
All right, well, dude, they're
Like-
they're 1 yard from the goal line right now. Did they just go for it?
Yeah, it looks like
And force us
they will.
to go 99 yards.
So the way the NFL is now, they like you see the Eagles doing it, where they do that QB sneak and they get the running backs behind them and push forward. It like guaranteed to at least get you a yard every time. Like it's unstoppable.
Well, this is game right here. Goff
Yeah,
under
stop 'em.
center, Montgomery in the
Stop 'em.
backfield. You got to sell out on the run.
Touchdown.
They get a touchdown. Awesome.
That's game.
Fucking Zebras, dude. Like, there was the slimmest possibility that we might make this interesting, and instead the refs, over a commercial break, decide to totally sway the outcome of this game.
Yep. And we're down 17 points with 6 minutes to go. That's not doable.
Yeah, it's a 3-score game.
Yeah, Detroit's win probability just went to 99.8%. So
Dude, that's such bullshit. Special teams penalty that did not affect the outcome of the play. And it's an automatic first down.
it's a dumb rule. But
Like, it wasn't even a, like, oh, this is a 5-yard penalty and
So-
you only needed 5 yards. It was just automatic.
I will say this: it is a dumb rule, but it is a rule that's been around for a long time. As a professional football player, you just know what the rules are and not fucking do that. Like I know Quirwalk is trying to make a play, but it's pretty easy to make the decision to not leapfrog over a fucking center. So by the way, you can leapfrog over them. You can't do it over the center. That's the only rule. You can't leap from the center.
Yeah, I mean, Quay Walker has shown numerous times that he's not the brightest guy on the field.
Well, he better learn to be because he is going to be the leader of our defense. So he's the man in the middle. He makes like 20 tackles a game. I think it's pretty good. Just needs to play smarter.
All right, man. Well,
Ugh.
we lost this game. Like we're not coming back. So I guess I want to see the offense like just put together a good drive and put up a touchdown. Just show that you can do it. Like we've been so inconsistent tonight, and just it felt like anytime we've got points on the board, we've been just kind of lucky to do it. Not like we, had a nice successful drive.
Do you think we revisit the Jonathan Taylor trade over this break here?
I don't know.
Because I don't even think John Taylor could help us with the line. It's our offensive line that's the issue.
Yeah, it's the line, and like you said earlier, I mean it's very early in the season, and we're about to fall to 2-2. We don't know how the rest of the season is going to go, and if we keep having halves of football like this first half, or the first half of the Saints, or the second half of the Falcons, if we keep playing like that, you're right, we could end up with a top 3 pick. So I don't know if you want to be giving away that draft capital for a disgruntled running back with an injury history.
Sean Nixon's getting dialed up too. We should be getting Eric Stokes back as well. I would anticipate. I don't know if he plays in the was it the Raider game, but he'll probably play in the Bronco game.
Yeah, I mean that'll be an interesting little subplot to watch this season. Is which Eric Stokes are we gonna get? He was phenomenal his rookie year. He was garbage last year before he got hurt, and we got to make a long-term decision on him soon enough. First down, little hitch route to Reed, probably 6 yards. Offense not showing a whole lot of urgency. Love over the middle to Dobbs.
So Detroit's going to give this to us the whole drive. The last think for, play here, play there. Minute, 2 plays, minute off the clock already.
Throw it away, dude.
You almost get that intercepted because you didn't throw it away deep enough.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like when Rodgers threw the ball away, he just fucking chucked it out into the stands. Like Glove, like you can tell he doesn't really want to throw it away. He's like, maybe if I put it out there in the right spot, someone can run to it.
Look at that. By the way, look at those stands. Look at all the blue in those stands.
Yeah, that is a lot of blue. Come on, boys. 2nd and 10. Let's put up some points. Okay, Detroit gives us a dump off to Degora, picks up 9 yards.
Is it because Rodgers is no longer in Green Bay that Green Bay fans are just, or is this like that one game that they're just like trying to sell their season tickets to try to recoup and get, have it pay for their season tickets,
I don't know. Handoff to Dillon, picks up the first.
Branch is still out. Went back out there.
Yeah, dude, he didn't look good walking off the field. They must have shot him up with a lot of drugs. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. Love almost took a big hit. Is that? Oh, I thought that was picked, and Torrey fights for it. Torrey fights for a big gain. That was it was in the defender's hand to start that sequence.
Just pulled it out, yeah.
That's amazing. Dude, I wish we would go to Torrey more. Like he is shown to have a decent downfield presence.
Is that Wicks? Or is that Reed? That's Reed.
That was Reed. Detroit. Branch is back down. Again. If I'm Detroit, I would not have Branch out on the field right now. It makes 0 sense.
You're up 34-17. Why the fuck is he out?
Good, dude. I hope you fucking ruptured your Achilles.
Also, why is his mouthpiece like
On his helmet.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. All right, well, they're cutting a commercial. They probably got to cart him off the field.
there's 10 Saw movies?
Jesus.
How many fucked up ways can we think of to kill people?
Man, I like
Watched the very first one when I was like, I like something like that. I was like, this movie sucks.
and I've watched
There's-
Dude, it's just torture porn. It's people who like to see people in pain.
Hey,
Side note, why the fuck have we not extended Rashawn Gary yet? He keeps getting more and more expensive by the week.
I mean, I would love to see him play a whole game before we extend him, though. Like this
That's
20
that's not
snaps a
Rashawn.
game.
That's not Rashawn. I'm sure he wants to be out there the whole game.
I
Some
know it's not
coaching
on him,
staff.
but I just, you want to make sure that knee can hold up to full-time contact. I still can't believe Bakhtiari's season is over, man. You get one fucking game out of this guy. One game. Are you kidding me?
at least he
He played pretty good in one game, but
yeah, one game.
there's no way he left tackle next year. Right?
What's that?
I mean, I
I
guess
guess you can't rule it out.
but
I was gonna say there's no way he's their left tackle next year, right?
how old is he?
The
30?
32,
like
33?
the only way he stays on this team is if we restructure his contract and he takes an epic pay cut. Like the amount of money that we've given him since 2020 when he hurt himself at the end of the year. So it's 2021, 2022, now 2023. It's 3 years where he has not been a reliable starter, barely played, in fact. And he's just been paid as, I think he's still one of the top 3 paid left tackles in the league to do nothing. Like, if this guy doesn't take the fucking biggest hometown discount in history, I'm not interested.
Intercepted.
Cool.
Definitely game now.
Well, this is also Jordan Love's
First game.
season. 2 interceptions.
Game.
He has 2
Come on,
touchdowns.
show a fucking replay. I want to see what happens here. It looks like
He held
Held on to it too long.
on.
He should have hit Dobbs way before that.
I don't know why. I don't know why he
Throws that.
well, no.
like, he
It,
needs
to
to-
me,
right
to
now.
me, it looks like he expected Dobbs to keep cutting in, and instead Dobbs goes to the corner. I think that's a miscommunication between what Love was expecting of Dobbs. Jesus, dude, I should have started Montgomery.
I don't know why you want to
play fantasy football again. It's like freaking curse, man.
Oh, I
Yeah,
generally
something
try to
else.
not play guys that are going against the Packers just because I don't want to be in that position of rooting against the team. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. This is a full-on blowout. Like it doesn't look like a crushing blowout, but there was never any point in this game where Detroit wasn't in total control. And it would not surprise me if they put up more points before the end of this.
They could. They're just gonna eat this clock up. I mean, this game's. I know Green Bay will fight until the very end, but this game's over. A thorough ass kicking, man.
Yeah, every single phase. I'm not even when we get to the end of this game. I don't even want to do game balls because I don't think
There isn't
anybody
any-
has earned it.
punter-
I think
punter's the only one who gets one.
instead we should probably call out like biggest offenders. Like you're gonna get a game ball put up your ass in the locker room, teach you a lesson.
Let's see. Offensive line, the whole offensive line. This is like,
Dude,
this is like
I will
watching the
say,
Kansas City game.
I thought that Zach Tom and Rasheed Walker weren't bad on the offensive line. Like they weren't great, but they were solid enough. To me, it was all the interior. Every one of the interior guys, Josh Myers, Royce Newman, Sean Runyon, every one of them had a horrendous game. I'm also going to call out as a, game ball up the ass, Matt LaFleur, dude. Coming in with this game plan where, how many touches? Can you bring up the stats right now? How many touches has Aaron Jones had this entire game? I bet you it's under 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Frankly, it's probably under 5 rushes. He might have some more catches, but
he's got 5 rushes exactly.
You're not going to win football games giving your best offensive player 5 touches. Are you fucking kidding me?
6 touches total, 5 carries, 1 catch.
I mean, that's on LaFleur to me. If the guy is deemed healthy enough to go, use him. If he's not healthy enough to be used, then let him rest up and heal.
Mm-hmm. Completely agree. I mean, same with Watson. He was barely out there on the field. He was on a major snap count.
Yeah, no, I mean, he really had he had the one nice deep catch. Nixon with a nice bunt return here. Not that it matters. It's, the game's over, but finally broke a nice return.
This is just that stat padding that ends up ruining fantasy scores at the end of the week type stuff right now.
I wish we would just always use Nixon on punt returns.
By the way, we used Nixon on offense last week.
Yeah, you got 1 catch, right?
We still fucking used him on offense. It was a pretty cool play. Hey, we have 2 pretty winnable games coming up, I think. So
yeah, I mean they're out of conference though, so they don't matter quite as much.
Wow.
Love.
By the way, did you see that the Lions?
Detroit is just teeing off on us.
Did you see that Detroit only had 1 sack on the year coming into tonight?
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I did not see that.
Yeah, they only had 1 sack.
I guess our offensive line is just that bad.
Which is wild because last week they played so good. Dobbs has 9 catches tonight.
He's the only guy who Love really trusts. And it's Love is different than Rodgers, where if Rodgers doesn't trust the guy, he just won't throw to him. Love, he'll throw it to anyone, but it's when he's feeling under pressure, he's going to go to his guy. And right now, that's Dobbs. No one else has earned it. And that's the thing. Dobbs, I think, could be an awesome number 3 receiver. Maybe even a number 2. But he's just not good enough to be your go-to number 1.
I agree.
Dude, actually, here's one thing I was thinking about the other day. A guy that I wonder if you could get him relatively cheap in a trade Terry McLaurin. Not this year, but I'm saying like next year,
Yeah.
if we decide that Love is worth building around, taking that next step of getting
Nice
him
kick.
a legit number one to help him grow.
So
'Cause-
we were talking about those receivers that we could trade for, kind of like the AJ Brown or the Stephon Diggs. Terry McLaurin could be that one that could see us trade for. Yeah, that could be a realistic one.
Because, dude, I mean, Washington, they're a team that, frankly, they've been going nowhere for years. I don't know how Ron Rivera still has a job. They just got new ownership this year, and they're probably looking at it like this is the prove it year. If they lose, which I think they will, they probably clean house and decide, hey, we're doing a total tear down, and we want to rebuild this franchise. Who can we move for assets?
Could probably get him for, like a 3rd round pick too, maybe.
I think it would take more than a third, but I would definitely give up a second for him.
We're going for an onside kick, huh?
Yeah. Dude, I hate that the league changed the rules to make these onside kicks nearly impossible. Like onside
Bears.
kicks, like
Ooh.
they should. There's a flag.
Watch. Yeah, because it went out of bounds.
Dude, like honestly, like the league. I'm a purist and I appreciate the value of special teams. Back when I played in high school, I made a lot of my hay on special teams. I made some of my most memorable plays on special teams. But the way that the league is just they've changed the rules where they clearly don't want special teams anymore because of the injury risk, but they've just like half-assed it. Don't do these half measures. Just get rid of the kickoff if you don't want it anymore and put in a more exciting offensive play. Like good God, Montgomery, like a goddamn stallion out there just galloping. Do you fucking see how high his steps were?
By the way, why are they not getting Jahmyr Gibbs like any touches at this point? Like, give him some experience or something out there. Like usually now is when you play some rookies.
Yeah, I now that you mention it, I am surprised Detroit still has their starters in. This game is well out of hand.
David Montgomery has 29 carries. Holy shit.
Damn, those are workhorse numbers.
That's carry number 30 right there. Jahmyr Gibbs only has 8 carries. David Montgomery has 30.
I bet you Amon Green was probably the last Packer to have 30 carries in a game.
Oh yeah. Aaron Jones
like
had
I
5.
maybe Ryan Grant, but I don't know. It would have been definitely extremely unusual for Grant to have that many.
Do you know how many runs we did? How many carries we gave total?
Total. 9.
10. The whole game. 10.
Matt LaFleur is a fucking clown, and he doesn't deserve to be head coach of the Green Bay Packers. Like, his deficiencies have been obvious for a couple years now.
Why are you putting the ball, like the game, in Jordan Love's hands, like as he's like a full-time starter for the first time? You have 2 running backs that you don't utilize. Why give Aaron Jones that contract and not even use him?
Dude, I hate how so many like offensive, whiz kid coaches like they just don't like the running game. Like they view it as like a necessary evil so that they can have their sexy passes. Sometimes I appreciate just a defensive minded coach, special teams minded coach who just wants to get physical and just ram it down your throat. Like that game last year where Belichick ran the ball like 47 times on the Bills and just pretty much abandoned the concept of the pass, like he was coaching a high school team, and it worked. Like, that's just wild to me. You would never in a million years see LaFleur do something like that.
Never. How many tackles do you think Quay Walker has tonight?
Look at that fucking white trash Detroit fan out there wearing a tube top bra out in the hollowed stands of Lambeau Field. Dude, it's disgusting how many Detroit fans are in the stands right now. And they got good seats too.
I know.
How many tackles does Quay Walker have? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. He didn't make enough impact plays, so 14?
19.
19. Wow, all right.
I said that because I'm pretty sure that's a new Packer record.
Like solo? 19 solo tackles?
Total tackles. He's got 11 solo. 19 total. So he broke the record for tackles in the game 2 weeks ago with 17, and he's got 19 now. So I think he just broke his own record.
I'm surprised the record's so low.
I guess so. Yeah.
Why is Detroit going for this on 4th and 3? Just kick the field
Guy
goal.
draws off sides. Wow.
Nope,
No,
they're just going for it, dude. And they make it.
Get it.
Jesus. Are you kidding me? Dude, Rasul Douglas has had a very bad game.
I don't feel like he's had a great start to the season, to be honest with you.
I mean, I definitely think he's one of our most reliable tacklers on the entire defense. And I do believe he's got an interception to his name this year. But yeah, he's not a number one. What is Jair's injury even?
Back. I just know it's just
great.
back.
Those things linger. Well, dude, Lions just made their statement that the NFC North is theirs and no one's going to take it from them. Well, now, do I think they're going to do jack shit against someone like the Niners or Dallas or Philly? No.
Well, we will be seeing Detroit again on Thanksgiving, so.
Well, I sure as shit hope we play better than we did today, or else I will vomit on Thanksgiving.
I sure as hope some Packer fans actually show up and take over their stadium. That was a brutal game. I already much to say, man. There's no follow up to that, so.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of just the definition of a burn the tape game. Like there's not really anything to take from that. Everyone played like shit.
Better days ahead, man. Better days ahead.
Like, were these dudes all out drinking last night? Like, what's going on?
Still, I don't know. Just came out flat. LaFleur just didn't have them ready to play.
Yep, that's the gist of it.
Well,
on to Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Not this coming Monday, but next
Monday, yeah. in
Winnable
Vegas.
game. Winnable game, but also losable game, you know?
Hopefully Jair is back for that game because we're gonna need
Dude,
him on
yeah.
Devontae.
If Jair ain't back, Adams,
Adams gonna have 20
Jacoby
catches.
Myers, Hunter
Hunter
Renfro,
Renfro.
like they'll eat us alive, man.
Michael Mayers, their tight end too, I think.
Yep.
Josh Jacobs gonna run all over us too, by the way.
He's had a bad year so far, but the way
He
our
was the
rushing
Russian
defense,
champ
like
last year.
we're stacking up to be worst defense in the league, or sorry, worst rush defense in the league.
I am sure if you look at the rankings after this week, we will be the 32nd ranked run defense.
Well, actually, I don't know if we'll be that bad just because Denver got set on fire by the Dolphins.
Shouldn't even count, but
Yeah, I guess there's your silver lining for tonight. At least it wasn't as bad as the Bronco.
70. Yeah, at least we
Yeah.
gave up 70 points. Did you know that no one got fired from that?
I mean, that's a game where like I don't even know how you respond to it. You just move on. Like how
Yeah.
can you pin that on any one person?
No, it was a collective effort to give up 70 points, I'm sure.
Dude, it's so wild too because like
Look at that. Look at those
that
look at those fans.
defense. Wow, that's a lot. But dude, that defense, like they got Patrick Surtain, they got Justin Simmons, like they've got some talented pieces on that defense. Like, how do you give up 70?
I didn't even see the highlights of that game. I have no idea.
All right, well, I'm
All right, man.
fucking done with this. So
Yeah. We'll catch you down the road, guys. So
all right, well, as always, go Pack, go.
go Pack, go.